Welcome to the Proper Property Podcast with Johnny and Luke.
I want enough properties to give me a certain cash flow per month. So the kids have got a legacy, I've got cash flow, and it's basically to pay for my personal trainer when I can't stop eating cake. So there's like a bit of a method. Hello everybody and welcome to the Proper Property Podcast. Today on the podcast we have Luke and Johnny.
Why did you have to think about that? Brilliant. So known Luke for years and Johnny's just come on scene. Right. So yeah, everybody, we've got Heidi here from a lot of businesses.
Not Hull.
Oh yeah, from not Hull.
From not Hull.
Yeah. So do you want to tell people where you're from? What you do?
Anywhere but Hull.
So yeah, tell people a little bit about yourself, and then to be fair, this episode's just going to be casual as folk.
Bit of a write-off. So I'm based in North Lincolnshire, it's a completely different county, and I've got multiple property businesses. So this sounds a bit too formal. I've got rent-to-rent business in HMO, serviced accommodation. I own some properties. A deal package. I do quite a bit, but I'm trying to streamline it and calm down and relax a bit.
Yeah. One thing I've never really asked you, I know you tell me every now and then that serviced accommodation's a nightmare, but what is your favourite thing? What out of everything that you do, out of your mixed bag, if you could just pick one out, what is it? Genuinely,
the first thing I thought was eating cake, and I was like, what do I like to eat cake?
So if you could have any cake, which would it be?
I don't really. Obviously chocolate fudge.
Right.
Anyway, back in the game. So.
Yeah, but chocolate fudge, my favourite as well.
Yeah.
Do you put it in the microwave so the fudge melts?
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
Yeah, checking. Just checking!
And I'm on a diet, so
Well,
I'd rather not talk about it.
I've just had a tuna and turmeric sandwich with salad cream.
That sounds
It's repulsive. I
fucking
didn't enjoy it
awful.
either. So back to property. I like negotiation. I like really complex deals. So I like people coming to me and going, fuck my life up. I'm a bit sweary, by the way. You need a disclaimer on this. I fucked my life up. Please help me.
I was going to get like a censored badge made and just say, hold that over your mouth every time you're going to say something, but your fucking arm would start aching.
Tennis elbow. I like really complex people coming to me going, fuck my life up, help me. And whether I can sell the property, and this is how I started. I could manage it, rent to rent it, sell it, buy it. I can package their problems up. So anything to do with really complicated financial stuff, they're like what I am passionate about. And then my day to day, I get swept up in essays and renting and boring stuff I don't really want to do. But give me a big complex deal any day and I really like unpicking it and solving problems.
Sweet. One of the things what I wanted to talk about is business relationships.
Yeah.
So have you found, because you've been at it quite a while now, I think, you'd probably say.
I'm coming up 5 years. That's why I hesitated over your name, because you got very similar names to my business partners. Yeah. So I nearly called you Ryan. And I was like, no, Brian's not junior today.
So over years though, like let's dive into your business relationships and what are you found working with other people, maybe people that you didn't know before you got into property. Have you found it?
Yeah. So when I first started, everyone was like, "What's that really whimsical saying? You go somewhere on your own, and then you can go further with other people." But they say it better than that. You know what I'm saying? It'll come to me when I'm asleep.
Yeah.
But
we know what you mean.
I was really hesitant about doing anything with any other people, and I didn't want to, and this again, it's better with other people. I didn't want to work with other people. I wanted to do it on my own. I'm not. Yeah. I come from a prison background. Do you know what I mean? So I'm very not trusting, but I just wanted to do it on my own, sort of retain everywhere.
So you've been in prison?
Yeah.
I was going to say, is that where you were before property? What was life like before property? Prison.
So you know 4 walls, yeah?
Yes. But I've got joint venture partners where they own the house, I do the stuff, and it's a profit share. I manage other people's properties. And then I went into business with a couple of people, full on company structure. And then actually, not many people know this, I did it with another person before them, but decided it wasn't for me. It was another serviced accommodation business. And I know that's your bread and butter, but for me, I'd never really liked serviced accommodation.
Yeah. It's not for everybody.
It's not for me, mate.
It's definitely not for everybody. To be fair, it's probably not even for me. It's horrible, isn't it? Well,
Is this your hand? Did you notice it?
Yeah.
And that's when
It's not for me either. But
this is
No,
shit.
it's really, really hard, and unless you're prepared for that day-to-day whirlwind of it, because it is a whirlwind. Doesn't matter how many systems you have in place. It doesn't matter how many automations you have in place. It's bloody whirlwind, right?
People are a ball ache, and going back to relationships, and I'll tell you a little story in a minute. But you've got to be able to cry to people and be upset and have a shit day. And like my husband's in property with me now full time. And I said to him, there's not a good day and a bad day. There's a good hour and a bad hour.
Yeah.
And you'll go up and fluctuate. And you'll have a win and be like, fucking yes. And then you'll go, oh, this is shit. And it's literally hourly. And I said, it's horrible, but this is life.
It's like WhatsApp chats, isn't it?
I've just got a deal. I've just got 10 grand. It's fucking awful.
we Yasmin was saying the other day, when she said, like, we have our periods. Like, literally, we are bad. Where I'll have a day or even a week sometimes
minute, mate.
where I'm full on rant mode about absolutely everything at him. He cools the situation down, and then vice versa. Maybe a week after, you're ranting about everything, and I'm going in and cooling the situation down.
But it's because we care so much.
The
slightest thing, not even necessarily goes wrong, but doesn't go exactly how we'd envisioned it. For me especially, it's the end of the world, and I need to either take a step back myself, or Johnny pushed me a few steps back for me to realise it's not actually that bad. It's just not gone the way I'd envisioned it, and I need to just relax a little bit. And Johnny always says, "Look how far we've come."
Oh, I said that to him this morning.
Yeah,
He's like,
exactly.
oh, look at my apartment. So I was like, you were crying about a week ago. Shut up, and I saw you.
and that's exactly it. I get stressed.
A week
over
ago, we were
something.
like, we've got no money, we've got properties, but we've got no money to get them. And then it's like, oh shit, now we've got all these.
I'll let you off. It's about 2 months ago. But and it's worse as a woman, and no one on your podcast wants me to say this, so I'm gonna. This is how close I've got to be with my business partner. When you have lady time, period, we call it Shark Week in our relationship.
Shark Week, okay.
Yeah. I have to go. It's impending Shark Week, and he knows I'm going to be a super cunt for a week. And I mean, this is when the business gets done, the deals get negotiated. I'm like, come on then, hooray! And I'm dead hard bastard. And then 2 weeks later, I'm crying. He's like, it's all right, mate, it's okay. So and then 1 week, I'm normal. So it's like he's got to deal with me fluctuating just because I'm a woman. I'm like, fucking come on, and literally every month this happens. So I have to pre-warn him it's impending Shark Week, and he knows because I'm a psychopath. And then going back to relationships, I've got two profit shares with blokes, and one of them's for a HMO and one of them's for serviced accommodation. And I mean, I've taken 3 hours of a beating off one of them because we've got an undesirable tenant, but he still pays his rent. He's just a bit of a knobhead, and he's had a go at me, and I let him genuinely. I didn't record it, but for 57 minutes he was bollocking me, and for 3 minutes I got a bit of a word in, and I was like, look, I don't want to lose this business, I've had it for 4 years, like, come on. And he bollocked me because a telly went missing out of the house. It didn't, actually. It was still in the living room. But I took 3 hours of a bollocking off this bloke. And then on another incident, a couple of weeks ago, we got burgled in one of our Airbnbs. Spoke to the owner and, okay, let me know what we're doing. And my husband went, God, he took that well. I went, and the other one bollocked me over a telly that didn't even go missing.
That wasn't even missing.
Yeah, so going back to relationships, you've got to be able to cope with true shit with people and get through it and not play the blame game and stuff. So it's very complicated. And when I had a real job, because this isn't a real job, when I had a real job, you have to work with people you don't like all the fucking time.
Work for people you don't like, not with.
I was the boss, to be fair, so poor bastards. But
happy with them that we're working with. Working for a person they didn't like.
And then in business, I just kind of go, oh, fuck off then. So I prefer that in a way. So fuck off then.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And do you when you say fuck off then, is that exactly how you do it, or do you do it in a nice way?
No. So
when I got out of Johnny's car the other day, he was like, is that kind of Coke finished with? And that was his nice way of saying, take your fucking shit out of my car.
Take my fucking shit out of your car and then thrown it at me.
What he doesn't know is I put it in his boot.
In his eyebrow. Sometimes, because before property, I was like quite a high level manager. So
Yep.
I was like the leader of loads of people, loads of complex contracts, and like I was a proper boss.
Ooh, brag.
Woo! No one cares, do they?
Brag.
Yeah,
It's like Johnny and his gym. Did you know Johnny started going to the gym?
but he doesn't shut up about it, does he? He's only-
Oh, Jim!
Don't know.
Do you try being a landlord when you work for shelter? Fucking hell, no one likes you. You don't have any friends.
No.
So explain to people what don't know what shelter is.
Do you live under a rock? It's a homeless charity for the homeless. So basically, there's a lot of campaigning about tenant rights and renters reform and that sort of
Yep.
thing. And it's a good charity. I was happy working for them, but then the reason, this is deep, the reason I left that job, one, I hate sitting down all day at a laptop, and two, I thought I could solve the housing problem quicker opening my own business. So I now house prisoners, or I've housed a lot of prisoners or people on probation and people who are like homeless and stuff. So that's kind of, I wasn't like a hater of it at all. Still quite an advocate for it, but
Because I think that's that when you were still working at prison and you were doing the serviced accommodation, Airbnb stuff on the side and the buying the properties, that's what kind of merged you originally, weren't it? You were putting prisoners in your properties, weren't you?
Yeah, it's a bit of a conflict. So it wasn't a conflict. I had to declare it when I started. So I did the rent-to-rent model, but that's the model Serco do in Mia's and all of the housing charities. So then I got pulled in by the MOJ. What the fuck are you doing? I didn't say that. And I was like, I'm solving the housing crisis, but I had to be careful because I couldn't house the people, my teams couldn't house the people through me because I then couldn't be their landlord. So that's when I was like, build up enough to then jump ship and then do it. So I still speak to my old team quite regularly because I house the people.
Yeah,
Through.
got you.
That's good. Yeah.
Did you think I'd be that serious on your podcast?
No.
No.
To be fair, we have gone a bit serious anyway.
Too serious, I am.
Anyway, one of the things that we did want to talk about as a I don't know how to word it, as a powerful woman in the property world.
Well, that's it. We talk a lot about men in property.
Yeah.
Men in
I don't
property.
talk about it.
And yeah, exactly.
So we want you to give us your and I know you've given us this off camera, so we'll dilute it a little bit. Your version of what it is actually like being a woman in property, from you hosting the events to having people dive into your DMs.
Literally. So I've never been the whole, and I said this to you before you started Men in Property, I've never been the whole women in property, men in property, the in property. I don't know, might set up a new group, but in property. It's my new hosting group. I've never been that sort because I've worked in prisons. I worked with sex offenders at 19. I don't think I'm a traditional lass where I'm girly or whatever. I have to be a bit of a bloke, and anyone who hangs around with me, and you lot know I'm a bit of a bloke, and I swear a lot, and I'm a bit like a trucker.
Well, you're a bit of a catfish, aren't you, really?
Yeah, massive catfish.
You put your really nice looking profile picture on, and then you see you in real life, and it's just pure disappointment.
It's the accent. It's the accent.
That was the most brutal thing anyone's ever said.
I don't get offended. It literally doesn't offend me at all.
We're on that level.
And I had someone say to me not long ago, it was like, "Oh, you're dead fit until you open your mouth." All right, mate. So as a woman in property, I've not really felt like a woman in property. And then recently, I've showed you my messages today and WhatsApps and people who have come in, and I mean and I look scruffy on Facebook 9 times out of 10 in my UD if it's cold or my dressing gown, and I look like a tramp. And then I put one nice picture on and get flooded with perverts, and you've seen you've heard some of the voice notes today and stuff off people.
I couldn't believe what I was hearing.
I think it's disgusting. Absolutely. Honestly, on behalf of all men, I feel embarrassed.
Thank you.
Like genuinely embarrassed that there's men out there that'll jump into women's messages and feel that it's all right, and a married woman as well,
and not
and
just
knowing that she's married.
The picture that encouraged these voice notes and DMs were a picture of you celebrating your wedding anniversary.
Yeah.
So it wasn't as though they were like, I wonder if she's married. No.
Yeah.
You were quite clearly married.
My actual husband next to me.
Yeah.
Some of the pictures.
I think it's absolutely
shocking.
disgusting, to be fair.
Well, we weren't even going to speak about that today, really, was we? Until I said, I've just got a message, listen to this.
Yeah,
And he
you
was
literally
like,
got the
"What
message
fuck?"
half an hour before I picked you up.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Oh, when I was with you as well. So, yeah, as a woman in property, like, I've never been on a site and had a bloke treat me like shit because they're a builder and they know better. Like, I feel like I've got quite good relationships with people. And I don't think it's because I'm a woman, because I don't project as a typical woman in heels and shit. Do you know what I mean? I'm just like, all right, mate, do you want a fucking brew? And all that stuff, so...
Do you feel like there's some sort of percentage of men that do invest with women investors?
Yeah.
Purely on the chance of maybe there's 1% chance that they can get in the knickers?
Yeah, I've had a couple of meetings with people where I think it's a business meeting. We're having a business meeting, etc. And they've gone off on a tangent and tried to be either overtly sexual or very explicit. And I'm just like, fuck, I've got myself into a position where I don't want to be in. And like, I'm a bit of a ballsy bastard, but sometimes even I don't know how to react. And I'm just like, fucking hell, why am I... What a waste my time, straight away. We're talking about business. And then second of all, the audacity of some people to go, I'm just going to ask them something creepy. And I won't say too much because, again, these people are actually on my Facebook and active on my Facebook, so they'll know it's definitely about them.
Well, I hope they fucking remove themselves, to be fair.
That'd be nice.
Especially the ones like what the messages that we've seen today, mate. Honestly,
it's mental, isn't it?
Absolutely mental. And I honestly, I feel ignorant that I didn't even realise that women do actually get shit like that.
Yeah, I know.
I really didn't. I didn't think that there were blokes that existed.
Yeah.
That are that pervy. Oh mate, proper pesty.
But some of them are well known.
It's
some
disgusting.
of them are well known in property as well. Like I showed you, was looking at some of the Facebooks, aren't we?
Oh yeah, some of them are hosts of property events, aren't they?
Yeah.
We can say that as well, so you know who you are. I don't give a fuck. Absolutely disgusting.
Yeah. So it's like, and again, I put one picture on, and I had like 5 or 6 messages. And I was like, fucking hell. So yeah, no, it's a bit...
It's well out of order.
Yeah.
Well out of order.
It's because I don't get offended. Again, because I'm not very sensitive in that respect. Because I don't get offended. And I've worked in prisons. Like, I've had people leering over me. And I went into work trying to genuinely look disgusting because I didn't want sex offenders like leering over me. But and they still do. I was pregnant when I worked there, and someone was trying to groom me, and I was like, "You're already in prison. Do you want to calm down?" It's not going to happen.
Wait till you get out.
Yeah, 26 years. I It was genuinely in for 26 years. It's a fucking big sentence.
And that's with good behaviour. And this, what you're doing now, is not good behaviour.
He was a naughty paedophile. He was. Anyway, so.
What? As opposed to a well-behaved paedophile.
Yeah, there's different categories.
Some of them are really kind about it.
Yeah.
There's different, like there's like
sweets and lollipops.
You didn't
As
even
opposed
get
to
no.
knives and balaclavas.
To be fair, I joked, and I probably shouldn't say this, but I made a few people laugh. I was at a soft play centre a few weeks back, and kids were doing my head in. Like, I'm a lovely mother, but kids do my head in. And there were all these kids, some dickhead put Chris on the table, so all the kids, Chris, I want sweets. And I said to him, I'm going to tell everyone I'm a paedophile, so don't come near me.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Didn't work though.
Yeah.
You just wanted Chris for yourself, didn't
Yeah,
you?
that's why I just stopped touching me, honestly. It's like...
Yeah,
There's times and places to joke about paedophilia, and a soft play centre is probably not one of them.
and the property podcast probably.
I don't think there's any time or place.
But just going back to where you said that it doesn't offend you, people jumping into your DMs and saying stuff that's definitely not appropriate. But there are women in property that are not as thick-skinned, and it would seriously affect them or potentially affect them. Knock the confidence, and that is something that I've overlooked.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, even this morning, it's genuinely opened my eyes to the fact I know, like, when I've spoke with like Athena at Girls in Property and stuff, and she talks about reason for setting up Girls in Property and the whole there being like chauvinistic men at events and things like that.
Yeah.
And I think, like, I've never personally seen it.
Yeah.
And I've done a lot of events, and I've just never seen it. But am I just blind to it?
It's behind the curtain, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've not seen behind the curtain, whereas women that are in property a perfect example this morning. You've shown us behind the curtain, and it is mind blowing.
And I thought we'd
Mind-blowing.
progressed. I thought we'd got past that.
There's a couple of ways of looking at it. I've seen women, because I've got a following on Facebook, and I'm a digital creator in that accent, and then
digital creator.
that sounds so cool. And because of that, you have to grow your following to get your brand, to get your business.
Yep.
What you don't want to come with it is trolls, people slagging you off, and then people being overly sexual with you. So there's a couple of ways, and I've seen women. If I put a sexual picture out, I'll probably get a bit of business. Do you know what I mean? But I don't want that. And I've seen women take it the other way, where sex sells, and they are a bit like, ooh, look at me.
I've seen that.
I've seen that. And
where women are walking around houses, they've got a skimpy dress on, tits are, and it gets 1 million views on the property. But you look through comments and it's just like, can I have her number? Oh, she's fit.
Yeah.
Oh, the fuck's looking at the house.
Well, yeah, and I'm not saying to put themselves in a position, but again, because I'm a woman from a prison background, I'm more risk assessed. I know the risks and the danger. But then I was saying to my husband last night, I said, if I'm with you guys today, I feel safe with you guys. I'm karate trained, but, so don't mess with me. But if I go to an event where I'm in heels or I look nice, I make sure I feel safe with those people, like my business partner, friends, like I make sure I feel safe. And actually, I didn't realise I do that until Chris said to me, he said, because we was watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine, he says, and there was a woman detective and a bloke, and then all this political shit came out of it. And he said, does this happen to you? And I said, fucking all the time, actually. And I didn't realise until he actually asked me those questions. And I hadn't showed him my messages because he'll be fuming. But he'd be like, who are these twats?
You don't watch podcasts anyway.
He ain't got social media. He ain't got social media or anything.
I was going to say,
like,
you might have to show him when you get older.
He's seen them now, but like normally I wouldn't say, I'm being harassed by fucking psychopaths. But like if I go to, I've got my trainers on today, my little running trainers, but like if I came in heels and stuff, like and I put myself in a position where I feel safer. And then actually I didn't realise that. But like if I went to one with you and my brother, like I've been to one with like, Dan and Alex, like if because I'm with blokes all the time, like most of my business is probably 99% blokes. My customers are blokes, my business partners are blokes. I've got, most of my mates are actually blokes. And it's who I feel safe with and stuff. See, I didn't actually realise, and now I'm really conscious, like recently people go, do you want a meeting? And I'm like, what are you trying to get out of it? So I try and like figure it out first, and then I'll text someone with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's strange, isn't it? It's blown my mind. So let's stop talking about men, misogynist.
Yeah.
And
I know. I thought we were just going to swear all day.
I know. Yeah.
I think we've done pretty well, to be fair. You answered, you have said
I have said it. I've said it a couple of times.
She has said it a couple of times. Yeah.
God.
So obviously you're based.
This episode will be coming out February 2027 when I've done beeping all this. Right?
Yeah, it'll take some time.
I've reined it in actually. I've been really confident.
Nah, you've been good. So, is there anything that you want to talk about while we're here? Have a little chat. Whether you want to cake.
Do you know? You can speak about your property journey, how you got into property, all the strategies I've done, turds in property, like loads of stuff. There's so I could speak to you for hours and months about any topic. So it depends if there's anything of value to people.
Not really. I think one of the biggest things for me, I think, is the journey. And like me and you have been mates for what, about 2 years?
Oh, no, it's not
more, 2.5, 3
must
years?
Be
3 years.
Yeah.
And it's like, and I'd never have met you if it weren't for property.
True.
And now at every event I go to, I just get, Heidi's friend. You're Heidi's friend.
Heidi's friend.
And I get, Johnny's friend.
Mate. He's got face. He's got face on. For one, when we got nominated,
Johnny Fields.
When we got nominated for awards, it said Luke and Johnny, but then description was just all about me and my journey in property.
Yeah, so
it
was Johnny and Guest.
Yeah, we went to board. Do you know, for table seating?
Seating plan, said Johnny and guest.
+1.
I'd have cried, to be fair.
And then
I weren't going to drink that night, but I drank.
And then we've been asked to do a business event next week and talk at that as well, haven't we? And they've
Johnny and guest.
They've sent like the whole email structure out, and it's just, Johnny's been in property for, and I was like, fuck.
It's fine. I'm used to it now.
So
I'm used to it now. Yeah, I'm going to start ciphering money out of back at company.
Just for therapy.
A cushion payment.
Yeah. Siphon a sympathy payment. So yeah, one thing I did learn about you last night, just that you do mentoring as well.
That's a serious person.
Yeah.
I'll reel what I do, and then what I want to get into more of. So I started with rent to HMO.
Yep.
And I thought, if I get 4 good ones, I can pretty much leave my job.
Yep.
So I did rent to HMO, and then fell into SA because of Section 24. I turned my buy-to-let into an SA. And then people in my area went, oh, no one manages mine. Can you manage mine? Can you do mine? I was like, fuck's sake. So I had to open another business to do that. And then I deal package. If someone wants me to sell a house, I'll look at it and I'll sell it. I don't go out of my way to be a property sourcer or a renter or anything. So like my cash flowing businesses keep me paying the bills.
Out of a job, paying the bills, yeah.
The deal packaging is like fun money for like holidays and stuff.
Yep.
And then I coach on the side. So I used to run PPN Humberside where you spoke and then we became mates. And I used to, I've loosely got a podcast, but my podcast host moved to Australia. So if you're listening to this,
but you can still listen to the Unbelievable
Property
podcast.
So then I had the PPN, and then people needed help. So I did loads of property trading, and the one thing that was missing was that really hand-holdy support. So do you know when you go, oh, fucking hell, this is shit, and people cry, and I opened up a support group for people in property, and I used to run like a Wellbeing Wednesday thing, so that's how I first started as well, and then it evolved into mentoring and coaching. So I'm a qualified coach, so I can coach anybody, and to mentor, I'm mentoring what I've previously done. So I do that, and then what I actually want to focus on is flips with my business partner Ryan, so we're doing flips and property trading, and then with my husband we're looking at title splitting and holding, so I'm negotiating on a couple of things in that respect.
Brilliant.
So my plan is I've done a little journey, so if people listen to me from the start, I was like, rent to leave my job. Then my next
Gear
thing
one.
was,
Yeah, we've said
gear one. And then I wanted to be stable and outsource and leverage it. And then my plan is to buy stuff that gets rid of all of that, someone else manage it, and then I can move to Italy. We spoke about that.
Yeah, she said earlier, she's like, I want to move to Italy, there needs to be a bakery next door, it needs to be at side at water, I need this, I need that, and I want to wake up in the morning with a nice coffee from a coffee machine next to my bed and say bonjour to my neighbour. I went, in Italy.
I don't know what hello is in Italy.
That's French. Buongiorno is Italy.
Fucking close though. Why not? Oh, you can't give me shit then. What finish you are, was it?
I'm pretty sure that your neighbours would fucking hate you for saying bonjour.
If you started shouting French hello every morning.
Who's this dickhead? I'm not Hull. Yeah, so that's my plan. Replace everything, and I've got a 13-year plan.
Yep.
That not many people know about. I think my husband knows that's about it because he's coming on the fucking.
Well, I was going to ask, is your husband aware of this plan? Is he aware that you're moving to France or Italy?
Or Greece.
I don't think anyone knows which country it is you're moving to.
Yeah, geographically, she don't care.
Yeah. As long as it's European and hot.
It's based around food, is basically, because
Yeah.
it was either Italy or Greece, and I was like,
You like pasta, don't you?
Yeah, it's pasta. Plunged it there.
Good.
Just love pasta.
So yeah, your 13-year plan, is that starting now or is that starting 5 years
so
ago
we've
when you
got
started?
12 years to go.
Right,
So
got you.
it's based on when the youngest turns 18 and they're already prepped to leave the house.
Yeah.
I'm like, they already know this.
Are they aware of that as
Yeah,
well?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
good.
Fucking, I'll buy them an house, you're off. So when the youngest is 18, I want to be able to, I want the mortgage paid off, I want all the vans, cars paid off, I want no debt, I want enough properties to give me a certain cash flow per month. So the kids have got a legacy, I've got cash flow, and it's basically to pay for my personal trainer when I can't stop eating cake. So there's like a bit of a method behind it. So yeah, I've got 13 12-year plan now.
Love it.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
So that's it really. I'm going to do it. We're cracking on with it. So yeah.
And that's what it's all about. When people have the mindset, I am going to do it,
Yeah.
I 100% believe them.
Yeah. Exactly.
Because when somebody says, I'm going to do it, and you've got the grit and determination to do it, and the fact that you've already done enough to step out of that full-time job, and you're already well on the way to do it. So yeah, I look forward to visiting you in Spain, Greece, wherever you are.
You've structured it really well, and I know you when you do your talks and you talk about your diarisation and your calendars and
time management. You're very big on time management, aren't you? And
you even like booking to take a piss, don't you?
Every hour. That's the thing. When I've mentored people and coached them in the past, they've gone, I don't know how to do it, and I've literally structured. I could have spent hours talking to you about this. I could have structured, because I'm serious sometimes. If you have a goal and you work backwards and then you go decade, a year, a quarter, a month or whatever, and I do mine in half terms, I've then set out what I want to achieve, and it's not as anal as it looks, but I've got like a system and a formula that I work towards. So every day I know what I'm doing. Every week I know what I'm doing, every month. And if I have a shit day, my why is that strong. It doesn't derail me. Like at the minute, you'll know I'm in like agony all the time. I'm going through testing for all sorts of old lady diseases and stuff like that. Like the thing, I've got arthritis at the minute, so.
Oh, lovely.
Hopefully but even though I've got like pain and stuff, nothing's derailing me. I don't have like a day off to cry or anything. I cry while I'm doing it. But I know I will be successful because I'm doing it.
Yeah.
And that's what I say to people. If you know what you want to do and what you want to achieve and you keep doing it day in, day out, you will be successful because it will naturally
Consistency is key.
Yeah.
You said that all the time.
Consistency and
you can be best in world, but if you're not consistent, you ain't going nowhere.
And if you're a bastard as well, this goes out to all the trolls. If you're a bastard as well, like there's so many people I've blocked on Facebook because they were deliberately trying to sabotage me and slagging me off, and you could clearly know it was about me what they were saying, and I just thought karma will get these people one day and they'll lose deals, or they won't get the happiness they deserve because they're just trying to sabotage everybody else. They're like, for me, stay in your own lane, know what you want and you'll be successful. But there's too much noise out there of either people speaking shit, speaking bullshit, lying, or just being arseholes to other people.
Just pushing everybody else down, just to push themselves forward. Well, they think they're pushing themselves forward. Yeah.
I completely agree. Stay in your lane, do what you need to do for you.
Yeah.
Don't push anybody over in their lane, and we're all in the same direction.
I'm stubborn though. I'll keep getting up because like there would have been dickheads and like hopefully they'll listen to this. But I blocked them. The business partner followed me, blocked them. The wife followed me, blocked them. Then the daughter was watching me. I was like, fuck off, will you? And then they got a dog account. The dog's account was followed, and I was like, honest to God, piss off. And it's like, I know what and when to post when I want people to know something.
Yeah.
Like I could post so much content, and I've had so much shit, and I could have so much content and people could learn from it. But I just think I know when to say it and to keep it in. And I know when people are watching me, I'm like, right, you shitheads. So.
Yeah, man. Right, on that bombshell.
Love it. Amazing to have you on.
You've got a train to catch, haven't you?
Get me out of Sheffield.
Let me get you a present.
Oh,
Bottle of Hendo's.
Thanks.
Every guest that visits from outside of Sheffield.
Yeah, you just down it in one.
Just down this.
Yeah, we're giving them to every guest gets a bottle
from outside of Sheffield. And if you don't know what it is, get to know, because Hendo's is life.
Goes well with tequila, apparently.
Yeah, it goes well with anything. Lovely to have you on board. Lovely to have you with you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, brilliant.
Thank you for letting me swear on your podcast.
No problem. And we normally say ciao at the end.
I've got a dog that's a ciao.
But because we've been talking about you visiting France or Italy, they both say ciao. So ciao.
Ciao.
You've been listening to the Proper Property Podcast in association with Olive Venture Properties. Make sure you like and subscribe, and see you next week for another episode.